Good morning. This is Business Math B, and this morning we're going to talk about starting your business and choosing your product for your business. You can also choose a service if you're going to start a business also. So I want you to be thinking about that as we go through this presentation this morning. I left kind of the open road, the open beach, because it really is open territory for you to choose this. One thing you realize is that a business is started usually for a couple of reasons. Either as a need, you recognize there's a need for a certain product or a certain service, or you just have a burning passion or desire. You just pretty much like to provide a certain product or service. Either of these are really a good motivation when you're starting a business. You really need to look for one or at least one of these options. Okay, as you're contemplating your business, here's a few definitions for you. When you have a desire to start or manage your own business, the term or the word that's used for that is called an entrepreneur. And the definition of an entrepreneur is a person who organizes and operates a business or businesses, taking on a greater than normal financial risk in order to do so. Again, some open territory here. Here's some questions I want to ask yourself. What do you spend your extra time doing? What do you love doing with your time? And what do you love giving to others? Those are two good questions to ask yourself. Usually people, when they're done with their normal job or school during the day, they like to spend their time doing something they really enjoy in the evenings or on the weekends. So you need to think about that when you're thinking about developing your product or your service, because you want to be something that you're invested in, that you believe in, that you enjoy. Other questions you can ask yourself is, how can I determine if there's a need for my product or service? How would you do that? For those of you in the classroom, how would you decide whether or not your product or service was needed? What would you do to figure that out? Yes, you could ask your family or friends. You could put some flyers out in the neighborhood. That's a good one. The next question you want to ask yourself is, how can you get started with little or no money? One of the best things you can do to get started is make a professional flyer or a business card. There's a company online called Vistaprint. V as in base. Vistaprint. It's the largest online printing company in the United States. And you can actually order a set of 500 colored business cards for around $5. They're very professional. They have like thousands to choose from. So that would be a great way to get started. And you could just do a test run just in your neighborhood or in a certain area to see if there was a need. So in your Project 3B, one of the recommendations they make for you in choosing a product is choosing a healthy snack. And right now people seem to be into health, going green, environmental. But their recommendation for some ideas is a healthy snack. You can use those ideas for your project if you'd like, but if you have another product that you would like to use or develop as your own business, I'm okay with you submitting that instead. I've had real variety of things sent in, really amazing products that I really do think could be successful. I have a student making jewelry out of horsehair. It's being sold in various places. I have another student that is making a healthy snack, but they're actually using different herbs in it so that people can choose, kind of like teas. They can pick and choose which snack they want with which herb to give them more energy or to calm them. So I've had some really, really great ideas submitted. I've also had some service businesses, which is great too. Service business would be like personal training, cleaning, decorating. Those would be service businesses. I have someone that got permission to use a school gym to do some health activities after school with individuals, and because it's good for the community. It's a real small town, so they're not paying anything for their overhead and using their building, and they're helping people. So I want you to think about that as you're submitting your Project 3B. I want you to submit something that you're interested in, not just what they state. Okay, for those of you in the live class, did you have any questions this morning? Okay, if you are in the live class, if you'll hang on, as soon as I'm done recording, we'll go ahead and do a couple of poll questions, and I can mark you down for participation. And those of you that are watching this as a recorded link, don't forget that these video clips that I have chosen specifically on how to start a business, they are absolutely amazing. Most of them are 3 to 5 minutes long. They'll be very beneficial for you to watch some of them. When you're done watching those links, I need you to answer the 5 questions. They are listed at the end of the presentation here. You can also find them in your participation announcement at the very bottom. It's a Google Doc. You just click on the link. You need to download the file, and then you can type on it. Those responses need to be emailed back to me, okay? And each week, don't forget, participation is twice per week. One of these needs to be instructional, which can be live like we're doing now, or the Adobe links. The other one you could pick and choose if you want to come in and ask questions, or if you want to do it on your Adobe link. Okay? Thank you for being in another Business Math B learning session. I hope you had enjoyed the short discussion we had on how to start your business, choosing your new product and service. I hope you have a great day.